All right, we're back here with another episode of Madden franchise, Chicago Bears Madden franchise. We're 7-7 on the season so far. We've had an incredible season. DJ Moore's showing that right now. We've done the weekly training. We're covering the short pass, even though we can't do that. We're shit. We're trying to run outside because I mean a lot of our big touchdown runs come when we do that anyway. So, really, the big plan is today is we win this game. I mean, we're 8-7. We're 2 wins away. We got to beat the Green Bay Packers in Week 18 to win the division, which I feel confident in doing. We just have to take care of business against the Cardinals, then the Falcons, and whatever happens in Week 18 basically will determine whether we make the playoffs or not. We're still in it right now, in the playoff picture. It's just it gets more complicated if we lose. And it's a big if we lose this game. A couple of things to mention on here. I did give George Pickens superstar, not superstar X Factor, just superstar because he was star dev. He completed 150 yards in 3 straight weeks. Like that's a dog to me. He deserves it. The other thing I will say is I boosted Daniel Carlson and our punter up by 1 dev trait because, one, they've been amazing for us all year, and it's also a pain in the ass to be missing kicks with the second highest rated kicker in the game. I just don't know how he doesn't have his kick guard every single time because he's a kicker, and that's literally what we selected for him. So it's just a pain, but you know what? We'll deal with it. And they got Leonard Fournette. I forgot we traded him there.
Still a big play waiting to happen on every snap. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Banner Esch is there, and we get to wrap up with. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's Kyler Murray.
The rushing numbers for Fournette from last
Fournette's their featured back. He should be starting a lot more, especially over James Conner, who just hasn't really been able to put it together.
They made some slight adjustments, having to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Hurts.
It must be nice to just have a tight end that actually catches the fucking ball. Jack Sanborn, we have a breakout challenge for him. I forgot about this.
Unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders.
Is that not short?
Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray.
I forgot. Yeah, we have a breakout challenge with Jack Sanborn. I think he needs 1 sack.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
So we're gonna probably run this play until we get the sack with Jack Sanborn. I think he needs 1 TFL as well.
I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively.
And we got smoked. Marquise Brown. We got smoked. The thing is, you can't put underneath on a play like that, unfortunately. Ojemedia is playing even though he's on IR. I hate that he is because Stevenson should be in that slot. We moved Isaiah Simmons out to corner as well, so he's not going to be playing in the middle of the field anymore. Realign the depth chart a little bit. Khalil Herbert's going to start getting the returns just because I want him to get more playing time, and this is the only way I see him really doing anything. 5,000 passing yards already. The 34 interceptions is gross. I get that, but 44 touchdowns.
And touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got a sight.
We're running to the outside here.
Right here. Harris starts the drive on the ground.
Oh, and the stiff arm? He does not go down. Najee's running angry. I think he'll get to 1,000 rushing yards this season. Darnell Money's back.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime,
Oh, Pickens.
consistently.
Oh, jukes him inside a little bit there.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams.
I mean, I think I should have just kept going to the outside there.
Pretty good as he found himself.
Real good season for Javonte Williams as well.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what
I'm looking Cole Kmet down the middle here. I don't think he gets
all
it.
that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
Here's Fields.
I just can't get a block.
Incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
I really like that play.
In search
If
of
I had a
30 yards
really
here
good
to
tight
pick up
end that
the
could
first down.
break coverage,
Look at this
be open,
Arizona
it'd be even
defense.
better.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number
That's a
9
touchdown.
in the NFL.
Jaden Reed all day scores on this play repeatedly. I don't know why we call it a Justin Ross play. It is easily a Jaden Reed play. Every time I think he scored on that play.
Carlson up and good. And we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
We have Zen Kicker added because I think he got us a superstar. Or we have superstar X Factor on Daniel Carlson. So because of that, I put
And he'll just sit on this
Zen
one as
Kicker.
the drive will start at the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here
I
for
put a
their
bunch of
second
stuff
drive
on
of
him
the
to
game.
basically make it so
As
that
the season winds down and you look at them in totality,
he
the offense
can make those slower
defense
kicks
has
on.
been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side.
Make those slower kicks, I guess. Oh, he's not as hard. I mean, 5 for 5, 83 yards and a touchdown. I'm gonna get diced up here. Do some coach adjustments early, just base a line, whichever works.
I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the option,
Look at that
here's
smoke.
Murray running left. Down the left sideline. He may go. And
Damn, we got
wrestled
smoked.
down at the
And then
11.
also I like the before it hit stick tackles, you would actually fuck somebody up. Now you try to hit stick tackle and it doesn't work. Like they dive at their feet.
Here's Murray.
First incomplete pass. That still almost got there. More with the reception almost there.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you.
Right here, covering up Leonard Fournette.
coming in with good pace, and he dropped it.
You know, and I thought about it, about changing the sliders a bit to benefit the other team. And then I thought about it and I said, fuck no. Like, I'm already getting dick. Simmons, make a play. Way to make a fucking play. He actually went and broke that up himself. I want Stevenson on the edge again. Like, I want Stevenson. Ojumedia, I hate you. I don't want you here, man.
With 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to every
I think we're going to run the ball a little bit more on this drive. Try to take some time off the clock.
That's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
As we decided
Ready to
earlier.
go for their next drive. A long
We'll
drive
put
last
Cole Kmet on a
time
drag.
for
Watch
the
him drop this
If you
shit.
remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot
He
of
just
that was
can't
through the
separate
passing
off
game.
coverage at all.
Defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction. Watching
And
what's
I almost threw
happening
an
right now.
interception because of it.
Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively,
No, Roshan Johnson picking up 11 yards. I think he'll have a really productive season
Chicago first
overall.
down on a gain of 11.
I don't want to go left.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll fight
Brown kind of fucked me there.
For just a couple of yards, second down. On second down, another run for Dillon.
This is a little bit better for Dylan. He's got to go outside. He's way wide.
14 yards and a Chicago first down.
I trust Equanimeous St. Brown more than I trust Cole Kmet.
On play action, Fields.
And this is why.
They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man. Equanimeous St. Brown.
B.J. Ojulari. Right there. Grab him in the back of his leg there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I would love if a corner route worked here. I don't think it will, but I would love it if it did.
Off play action, Fields.
Thing is, like, it gets swatted away and the ball hangs in the air. Like, it hangs in the air for a long time, to the point where I think it could work. It never does, but it'd be nice if it did.
Now Fields.
I didn't have what I wanted down the field open, so I checked them.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks.
I'm just gonna put Coco at the block. He can't even do that half the time, but I
To the
trust
air
that more
again,
than anything
Fields.
else. Darnell Money catches it. We got to get him more involved. He only has one touchdown in the air.
He throws Fields. Flush to his right.
Pick.
Yeah. Will be intercepted. Baker with a...
I don't even know why I even have him starting. Because he's an 85 tight end. That's probably why. Well, he plays like he's shit. So.
Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Arizona's
He's wide open. You can't tell me he's not. Rolling out, I get this bad throw off the back foot, but like Kmet, I see him open on this seam right here. He doesn't throw until, even step up to throw until right about here. I get Moore's open underneath maybe. But I feel like if we just throw it into this corner, Cole Kmet should be able to go out and make a play. But that's not how the game works.
Their drive last time
I forget that.
out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short
that
field
shit.
goals
We're right on it.
as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Von Brisker just has to come underneath. The balls are you're not guarding your man. You might as well just go underneath, get the interception. It's a pick 6.
Against the pass, number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for.
Got the pass break up. Von Brisker may have done something, but I feel like that was all too well for Tremaine Edmonds. Force the punt, we're running back with Muse. If we can get a touchdown on this drive, it'd be great.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Pettis is back at the return, so we might have to cut Schwartz, because Schwartz isn't even fucking doing anything now.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
We're going to run this play probably 10
Last
times.
time they were on the field tossing
Actually,
that
you know what, we're just
interception
gonna run it.
inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, we just have shit red zone efficiency, man.
Feel for this drive. That whole offensive unit just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball runs up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
Keep checking that underneath. I like this play because there's a lot of good options.
Are able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Fields now to throw.
I did not want to throw that option. I wanted to press square and I pressed triangle. Yeah, Justin Ross is opening it. It just gives you so many options.
This defense certainly has a lot to
And
be
yeah,
proud
they may
of
be
coming
5-yard
off
dink
last
plays,
week's
but
game,
I'll
because when
take
you
that
give up
all day.
14 points in a contest,
Dink play.
you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Now it's Fields.
See, just keep going there, Reed.
And he will have the Bears first down.
And then when they guard it, you go to Ross.
Here's Fields. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
And then you do it again.
Now 2nd and 5. Throwing again is Fields. Escaping the pressure right.
Fields on a long wraparound. Run out of bounds, bro.
Gets to the 10. Fields has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he's
We're gonna run here with Najee, try to get him some snaps here. I think this will be his 10th touchdown of the year if he scores.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be
I gotta go out wide because they want me to run out, I
Second
guess.
and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Run near side here.
They'll run again with Harris. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the
Inside the
6 to
5, we should have better run blocking.
Brandon, one thing about
We're not going to.
they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on a guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making
Let's switch this to a run. I figure that's just the easiest way. I'd rather just run it than throw another interception.
Javonte Williams with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the
We're gonna try to probably get him to 15 before we just play Najee the rest of the season. 15 to 15 would be very fun. 1,500 rushing yards, 15 touchdowns. Like, you can't ask for much else from a running back. He's up to 90 rated too. Like, I think he definitely is gonna get some looked at for like being an award winner.
And they'll take over at the 25.
And I also think that we should have probably made the move early in the season with Simmons being a corner. I like him guarding.
Quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get
He just cannot stop Kyler Murray running the road.
Midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Up the gut, Fournette.
I gotta know with Edmonds. Edmonds has been. He played well last week, I will say.
No gain on the play there.
I mean, he didn't show up until the second half,
defensively. We
but he
always
played
know
well.
He is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of
Who got in there? Is that Chin?
then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
I think that is Chin. He just called him a baby there. He said he's too small.
Nothing since.
I'm just gonna come back here with Edmonds and then try to cover underneath. He's just not gonna drop it. 3 rushes, 100 yards.
The first down at a 21-yard gain.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
Murray now on first down. And incomplete.
Johnson was there, and I feel like he got a tip. I just don't think he did enough to actually impact the ball.
Action there. He's hit on just
Caught there.
50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
Good shit. Jair Brown.
Goal line. It's
Oh, I thought I could get to the outside. That ball floated for a while.
So a first interception turned forward there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage.
Blasting game sucks ass, dude. Like, run up the middle of the field. Like, that's where everybody's at.
They toss it out right to Johnson.
He just has no pace. I'm spamming the 3 buttons and he just can't get to it.
2 yards the gain there.
That
Now
Willie
they're
Gay.
left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but
I'm
the
going
key to
Pickens
conversion
here.
defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Fields just needs to connect on that throw, man. If he could connect on those throws, we'd probably have a lot more touchdowns. But
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Back deep is T.Y. Hilton. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 30.
T.Y. Hilton, I think we dropped.
We are in for a good one as we're through.
It was literally just because we use him as a mentor. But they have 111 yards. 108 of them are from Kyler Murray.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
It's just he threw too early, I think.
But it's incomplete. So another incompletion there.
This guy didn't have time to cut towards it.
Pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
Someone's going to have to make more open field tackles. Kyler Murray is 100 for 1 and 1.
Past the 50. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
I want Brisker to be there, man. Just get him right there.
Wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now this throw caught left side.
Tackling just doesn't feel like normal tackling. It looks like they're just trying to push people over, and it's like, I want you to walk that motherfucker.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he's taken down.
Simmons went out of his knees there, dude.
As they move it from the 22 to the 19. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Shotgun now from Murray.
Right on my dome piece. I dove to Van Der Esch. I tried so hard.
Touchdown, Arizona. T.Y. Hilton from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals are able to move back in front. Prater for the extra point. And it's now 17-14. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by the T.Y. Hilton touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
No, we had the punt. It wasn't an interception. I'll say
Showing in
that.
their last appearance, they couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goal.
Blasting game.
We'll see if they can get a
That's a big money fullback. Cuts inside. Keeps pushing people off of him. Another broken tackle. He wanted the touchdown. You could tell. Blasting game was fighting for everything. With the crowd on our side here, man. This shit throw. But you know what? We'll take the earlier one.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Pick up half of what we need here.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some
I'm just
ground.
dumping this off to the flat.
Back to throw, Fields.
I just needed the first. I was going to the flat the whole way. Nobody was on him. I don't trust myself enough to read the RPI.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Kwame St. Brown might get a touchdown here.
Now Fields.
Nope. Justin Ross. I love Justin Ross. I think he was a great player at Clemson. He's been amazing. He's best friends with Trevor Lawrence. Well, he's not. But if he was, he is in my world.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
I hope he gets more snaps. I hope he gets more touches this year. He's playing for Kansas City in real life. Like, I just hope they use him a little bit more. It kind of sucked for him because, I mean, he was great up until, like, his sophomore year. I mean, he won national championship in 2018 with Trevor Lawrence. And in 2019, he broke his leg. And then it was the COVID year after that. So, like, he couldn't really come back just 100% into playing.
I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses.
It's going to be rough in the passer. I don't know on who. I have an idea.
You know, I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading
Help on Chris Wormley.
Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Throwing on first down is Murray.
He just releases the ball so quickly.
For 8 yards to the 45.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On play action, it's Murray.
He caught that. That's a snag. I wish I had a tight end like that, man. Just catches the ball.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Got two guys there. Luckily, he had enough routes underneath that we could stop him, but
it's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
What is this? I think it's like 200 yards.
The pass game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
He's going to fly at him. He's going to go underneath. He went outside. Wow. He did not have to.
Right around the 10-yard line.
Did he get this one? I think he did. Because they're going to call this one step. Yeah, he just somehow gets both feet in. Right, left foot, right foot is just so slow. Double steps with the left foot, it looks like, but I don't know how that happened.
First down, Murray. Pass incomplete.
The hold?
Flag in the backfield.
Are you shitting me? There's no call there. He's already out the pocket. He's become a runner. He's already dove. He dove already. That's not rough in the passer. He's already in the air. You can't stop your momentum doing that.
QB late CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league.
I'm covering the right side if he throws it left.
They want to take care of these quarterbacks.
And that is caught.
He threw it left.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Jeff Swaim, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cards have yet again retaken the lead.
If you never scored a touchdown in your life, just play against the Chicago Bears.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Like, you will score.
Drive that time of 6 plays. And the Cardinals cap it
44-21 at the half. This is a high-scoring one. I hate that fucking animation, dude. That bullshit animation. They're like, oh, wow. I've never seen that happen in the NFL.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
That's a throw there.
In the passing game.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. With some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Dylan now.
Oh, we got the outside with Dylan. It's just so hard to do a truck animation when you're running out there wide.
That's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once you make the
He's
read,
handling the ball today. Not too well.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Dylan.
Dylan, good run in there. A solid run.
Across the 50 and down to the 44. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Fields.
I was like, that'd be a snag and a hell of a throw if it gets through.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Fields again.
Just a shit throw. Oh, a hell of a snag.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 18. To throw is Fields.
Nope.
To the goal line, but it's
I wanted to hike it earlier before they changed their play, but you can't do that in this game. So if you adjust it, you see something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, you know what would be sick? Is if I could just like change the play to this so that it exposes them, and then the CPU's like, no, we're not gonna let you do that. It's a touchdown. That's a shit throw. That's what that is.
too far out in front.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
To the air again, Fields.
Touchdown. Justin Ross, number 2. How did he not catch that?
He could not get the feet down.
I secure catched it. You're not even going to review it? Oh, he caught that. Throw the challenge flag. Eat a dick. Fuck you, ref. It's the same ref also every game. Like, I get it. It's a video game. But at the same time, like, you could give me a black ref. You could give me a different white ref who's not 75 fucking years old. That's a hell of a snap. I kept both feet in there.
How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds?
And then also the part that pisses me off is that when you challenge a play, even on a touchdown like this, we don't get momentum. Like, I don't know how we don't get the momentum there. We got a fucking 2-inch dick of a fucking momentum. We're up 4. Like, we scored a touchdown. Like, that's sick. We just on 3rd down too.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slow?
Brisky just can't do shit.
A huge play there for Arizona.
Isaiah Simmons has to cover him from across the other side of the field. I have to put Jaquan Brisker in coverage. I think that's what's fucking me over.
They don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Fournette running right. And he's brought down after
Jeremy Chin has to come out and make a run. That's a big game.
Good for 22 and a first down. Connor.
Van Ness is able to make the tackle for loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
I love how impact your ball aggressive just hit.
There because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Jeremy, you gotta press up. Like, I'm sorry, but if I didn't move you out, that's a touchdown. Oh, Michael blitz.
Catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket.
A good stop, man. I mean, if I was them, I kind of think about going for it.
For a down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder.
The only reason is because, like, sure, like, if you go for it and you don't get it, you're still down, like, 4 points, I guess. But we have 2.5 minutes to try to go down the field at 96 yards. Like, that's a tough ask.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the
Like, that's a real tough ask, especially for, like, how shitty we play. Like, if anything, we score here, it makes it a lot more difficult for them.
On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills.
Swatted away, I swear it was in his hands.
You know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I expect Williams to beat that dreaded guys in the open space.
Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We'll run near side here.
They'll try and run for it. Here's
To the outside.
And some run to work.
Keep counting those legs around there.
Shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
I think I'm going to try to chew clock a little here, but I don't know how this is going to work. Maybe just a quick dump down to Rashawn.
On first down, it's Fields. Out to the flat here for Johnson.
The last game was open again.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up
Blasting gain.
15 yards after
Fuck, dude, get the ball in there. Stops the clock. It's not the worst thing in the world. We're probably going to run a favorite, actually. Let's go with... Get DJ Moore involved.
And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now it's Fields.
I got some blockers. Ball timeout here. We're going to run it. We're going to go probably with some tempo. Actually, they want us to pass here, man. I think they want us to get a lot closer before we even consider going for anything else.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And on the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A chance to really cap off.
I don't want to score here. I will.
1st and goal. Williams.
He's powering
Gets to
forward.
the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Mooney wants it. Nobody jumped there. Thank God for my offensive line not jumping there. Hike this at probably 3. We'll go 2.
Here's Fields.
Got him.
Now a diving catch made just beyond the
Way to dive for it. Way to lay out, Mooney.
in the end zone.
Darnell Money's back.
Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The Jets beat
Extra
the
point by
Commanders.
Carlson up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Yeah, I couldn't really scum kick there because nobody can cover. And now they think they have a genuine chance here.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half from Murray.
It's not going to matter.
It's
going to be rough in the pass around Jack Sanborn.
And he will be brought down on what will be the
just decline it. If they decline its interception, if they accept it, it's 1st and 41. Yeah, they got to go for it again.
You hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty.
I can't call a timeout. Why can't I call a timeout? Oh, because there's no time on the clock. Please tell me you fucking miss.
And you hurt your squad.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That has lots of leg behind it. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve.
Fucking BS, man. I want Jack Sanborn to get star depth. Like, I get that. Like, that's not my priority, but 1,000% I think he can get it. He needs 1 sack. And we haven't been able to get a single one. Or a tackle for loss. Like, that'd be nice as well.
So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown.
That's just not the way I would like to head in the half. 58-yarder though to hit it from Prater.
Leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South.
Green Bay lost.
Back here to Florida. Check on the Bucs at home in Tampa, and they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front.
We got shit on by the Bucs.
Got this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis.
Vikings gotta win.
They were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Kirk Cousins leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown
Brown just has not had a great season. He'd be a sick player to get as well. I got him last year in Madden, and that was just amazing. I loved using him. He was probably the closest thing to DJ Moore that I had him to in last year's Madden.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
We're going to run inside. I like doing run inside. I think for them, we're just going to do... Keep defending the short pass.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role.
I'll make the adjustments I have to do to stop Kyler Murray from running on us, but...
This take it in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they've got
I want to sucker punch him here, man.
From them in the second half.
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that.
I think a lot was open there. I just bitched out. I like this, where it shows it, just a giant black box in front of his fucking face. I like that. Like, that's a cool, really cool graphic. I wish they would do more stuff like that. Like that, I like that. Where it shows with and without, like when he was here and when he wasn't. But I will say, like, he's been gone 8 fucking weeks. The team's gotten better in those 8 weeks since he's been gone. Like, we had to do the trade for Pickens because we were able to get, you know, a replacement for Mooney in that time. Pickens has been great. And not even that. I think we did the trade before that. I think...
And giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
I think a lot of things.
Fields now to throw.
I think that's open. It's so fucking wide open. It's just a shit toss. We're gonna try to keep him in this formation. I get touchdown, DJ Moore. I have to keep him in that set. Like, that's the thing. You gotta call the same play and just hurry the fuck up. This dude plays the violin every time in the dance celebration.
Last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week, he was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on his task in hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries.
It's so nice actually having receivers that like will catch the ball. Have you noticed we've done better since Cole Kmet left the fucking game? Like, we put Quamia St. Brown in Cole Kmet's spots, and he actually catches the fucking ball. Now, granted, I get he's a wide receiver, but at the same time, he's a 6'4" wide receiver. Like, I bumped up his weight a little bit, which isn't that hard for an NFL player to do. And just moved in position. And he's played great today.
And come out a little bit more charged up because they don't get some kind of points
the
here.
line, boys.
Next drive, that can make this a free possession game.
Jalen Johnson, really break up. I like Jalen Johnson as well.
After watching him drop that slam, I can hear my own coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Murray now to throw.
I think Simmons is about to bitch slap the shit out of him.
It's like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more days. So this could require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On the return is Pettis.
If we can get a touchdown here, I think this game is over.
On the return, and they will take over 1st and 10.
So 7 targets and 4 receptions because our quarterback couldn't hit him.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once.
Like, we just couldn't
yards, but hey, it's the 3rd
connect the
quarter. He's
pass.
thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about
It's a good run. Really good run, boy.
He's looking really, really sharp.
We get Najee out of here, man.
The ground as he has been terrific here
From
this
between.
afternoon. Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
Run through him. Just absolutely bulldozes over him. That's why we got that bulldozer change. I'll let you set up. I will give you the time to set up here.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
We're running Niners slants. I'm going to put Quamia St. Brown on a seam.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
He might have a touchdown. This is zone.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh my God, he had a that's pass interference if I'd ever seen it.
We do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Put that ball on the fucking line.
Incomplete in the end zone, but the
We'll give
flag
A.J.
comes
Dillon a
out for
touchdown here, man.
interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes what your play called.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
How are we cooking? 4 touchdowns.
Dillon taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Up by 3 scores. 3 touchdowns, I guess. I wouldn't say scores. Because I feel like they shit on kickers too much, saying that their 3 points don't count for scores. So
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out
if
to
we
the
can get a
25.
stop, man,
Arizona getting ready
it's
to
really
go
what it comes
as
down
they
to. If
take
we
the
can get a
field.
stop.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
Van
But they
Der
also
Esch
understand
is going to be able to make a lot more plays.
they're moving fast.
I'm hoping he's a player that gets star dev too. I know we have star dev on Patrick King. I just don't think he's really been playing too much today.
Win first
That's
down
always
so they
nice.
can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Moore.
The thing here that makes no sense to me, right? is I know Isaiah Simmons is thinking this through his fucking head, right? He's like, dude, I'm covering my zone. He's covering his zone. He has to cover this route because he has the flat here. Jaquan Brisker's in no man's fucking land, dude. Come underneath. Like, go underneath. Like, if I get it, like that dude could probably stop, turn around, and just beat you if you come too far down underneath. But if you're 5 yards away from him, right? That's you got 15 feet worth of room to make things happen.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play.
Stevens is in there to make a play.
On the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll
I just gotta come out and just standard 4-3 sets.
First down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Fournette once more on second down.
He just gets jumped over. 4.8 a carry. I mean, I'd definitely try to run it here. Patrick King first anything of the game.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
The thing that pisses me off too is like Tremaine Edmonds is an 86 overall player. I think probably a little bit higher.
Does a whole lot of good for your entire offense, but I love the way he's
But
finishing those runs. At the end of things,
he still
he's making sure he gets just a little
feels
bit
like he doesn't have any depth trait increase.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete.
Which, like, I get. But at the same time, like, he could be a 99 rated player with no superstar dev even.
This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Oh, just wrap up Van Der Esch. That's a TFL.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, Trent Simpson almost got through. Miss.
And that is no good. I hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to
He hit a 50-yarder earlier, and I just thought that was some
technique.
bullshit.
This time, though, he's unable to convert.
And he'll fight forward.
I just got to pitch it back there.
But that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now Fields.
That's an interception. I just don't know how that's poor accuracy.
Not his best throw there.
Saving
Right
Collins.
now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly
I'm looking
has.
for
It's
Reed
not
here.
exactly at
That's
the
about
point where
it.
we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Just can't get a block, man.
A pass that should have been it.
I'm grateful that it was intercepted. We probably should have more interceptions, but like, this is just embarrassing, man. Like, he's just getting pushed off the ball. He's getting bitched every fucking time. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, he's getting bitched.
But it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
This is insane. I love having that kick meter, actually.
And he'll get this
That's
away
going to be
in the
inside the
icy
5.
winter air.
If it bounces out the... Oh, my God. Inside the 1.
Get a return going. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury?
I just don't know how we're not stopping him, man.
Drive, as you noted. So you know for the
I'm blitzing everybody.
It almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Here's Murray, back near his goal.
They're going to score a touchdown. They're going to go down the field 99 yards and score.
Get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. Fights him off.
He just fights off every tackle, man. We're hitting him with tissue.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. First down, Murray. This will be caught by Brown. So 5 yards here.
He's releases the ball so quickly, man.
And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not trying.
To throw, it's Murray. And they will not get the
That's the
connection
pass
there.
break up there. Good shit from Green.
He still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely, that was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
He should be short, and he's not. I feel like we're the only team that gets 4th and inches. Like, they don't want to give me the pube hair of a first down.
Pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
Murray now on 1st down. This is caught by Hilton. Down the right sideline.
Fucking Jalen Johnson is covering in the end zone. Momentum's all theirs now, right? Yeah, that's how that works. They score one touchdown, and it's all theirs. Just completely shit on the fact that we went up 3 straight scores. That doesn't matter.
Prater for the extra point.
I'm cutting Ojumeda after this game.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave
I'm
it
going to
with
try
a
to get a
2nd and 3.
throw off here to Williams.
In motion comes the tight end left. Out of the gun, Fields.
Just every time, dude. They stick out an arm. I wish my guys could do that, man. Just stick out an arm and block it. It'd be great.
Your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he will have the Bears
At least I have DJ.
as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running.
Look at that catch, man. That's sick.
And he'll go down the line before getting this inside the 30. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields.
Just run. Just run. Score the touchdown.
It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Big yardage there on the scramble that gets him a 1st down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center.
I want QB sneak 3 straight times.
And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Didn't want to be. So we got to hang out for about 20 seconds, boys. I'm not joking. Like, we're waiting another probably 10 seconds or so. Alright, I guess I'll pay attention now.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry
We fucking jumped.
We've got movement. I think this is against the Bears.
It's
here.
our
Let's
left
find out.
guard. The like white guy.
No, they accept the penalty, of course.
Tavares
and push the
Jenkins.
offense
You can't tell me he's not
backwards a bit.
white. Have you seen his
Things
photo?
made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams.
My
Calling a gain of
left
yards,
guard.
they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I don't even get a yard off that. You gotta be kicking me, man.
Play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground
I
and
don't
cut
like any of
back.
these
It just never
options.
materialized.
Now Fields.
We gotta call
gonna
timeout.
move
We gotta
around.
call fucking timeout
Now
because
with
I'm
the
in
play
the
clock
in
down
the
to
worst
2,
fucking.
We're gonna get a timeout here. It's just their
I'm in
first,
2
so
clock.
2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Fields gonna hold on to it. And he'll keep
I'm
working
going
toward
for this
that end
bitch,
zone
man.
as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback
I don't know if
has
I
to go
trust
through.
Bill Herbert
How
to
about
go
the
for it.
inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Can't even call the play. You got out of the 3rd though.
And they're not gonna get to the line to run
49-37. We gotta run the ball, man. Just
Just
try to keep it on the ground.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now
See,
at
now coach
Soldier
wants to go
Field.
for it.
It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
I want to swap this, but I also want to run to the left. Crazy concept, I know. Run with our blockers. I'm identifying the fucking mic. Pick him.
Here we go.
Look what happens when you block the guy I tell you to block. We score. Jesus, fuck this game, man. We get momentum from it, surprisingly.
Look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought.
It's a 19-point game. Justin Fields, you played great. Like, there's no need for him to continue, like, really playing. Not even that he doesn't need to continue playing. It's just I'd rather
They'll just go down
let
to
some
a
other
knee,
guys get some
and
snaps
they'll
out here.
take over at the 25. The Cardinals
Like we
offense
have
ready to
the
set up
depth
shop.
for it, and all of our quarterbacks are
This
apparently
game
like
has
90
had no
fucking rated now.
shortage of offense. They've been able
They're
to
not,
put up a
but they have
decent
like
amount of
boosts for
points
the
on
next
this
3
side,
games that
Charles.
makes them play
They
really
just
well.
have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Oh, a solid step
Leonard
forward.
Fournette just doesn't go down, man.
He
He's doing it against us. I'll tell you that.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Did we trade Lenny for some picks there?
Now Murray. This
We
is
did. We have
Ertz on the
no.
vision
Well, we have
catch.
the one turnover. I guess I forgot about that. The Jair Brown.
Gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Murray to air it out again.
Oh, Jack Sanborn gets his sack.
Get away forever, and down it goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
It doesn't work. Momentum should be 100% ours. Danny Van Anderson had to make a play. I'm guessing that's why they're showing him, but
And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great
that
field
is the Mike. That's
position.
not the guy who I want blocked. I want that left outside linebacker or edge rusher guy to get blocked. But this is a counter run, I guess.
On the give, this is Harris.
Now he's gonna get 100 yards just in the 4th quarter alone, man.
53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think we have a touchdown if we claim me as St. Brown. on
From the gun, it's Dillon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
I'm like, like this type of a concept. We shall see.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flushed out right. And this one,
I thought he caught it.
too much contact to hold on to that.
Like, I swear I thought he had it. You can't really blame him because he's not, like, crazy good, but at the same time, like, I thought he fucking had that. Reed might have a touchdown here, man.
That is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down.
Giving this to Najee. I'll give this shit to Najee 5 times if I have to. Shit doesn't make sense. This is only 4 downs, but you know what? There's some famous quotes, you know. Like there's always famous quotes.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have every while back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
You got Trey Lance involved. I think it'll be nice if he can get to like 1,000 passing yards. That's actually really impressive. For him to throw 1,000 passing yards, like as a backup, like that's
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Fournette.
That should have been a fumble. I was just fuck you type of hit. 2nd and inches is crazy, man.
Of 10 yards, and they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. From the gun, Murray. And the catch made by Hilton. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
I was there the whole way, and then he dropped it after the fact. My guys drop it if the guy's on the outside of the field. And
this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Put both feet in there. That's a snag there for more.
To the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Murray now to throw.
Going to the outside here.
Caught by the tight end Ertz.
400 passing yards for Kyler Murray.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Now Murray again.
Murray's there to make the breakup.
And their struggles continue here.
Straps.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
It's going to be rough in the passer because we stepped on his toe. You son of a bitch.
Penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
The thing is, like, it's not. Okay, this one is. But, like, he's barely running into him. Like, you wouldn't call that.
It's a lot on corner blitzes because they don't often get a shot at the quarterback, so they want to take it when they can. But this time, the hit came too late. Easy call for the official.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Over the middle here to Brown. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. To the end zone, but
bad throw. I wanted him to force him inside. couldn't.
Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Good shit from Patrick Queen.
He's taken down. Patrick Queen in there to drop him for his
I wish there was a way to
sack
just
of the
keep
year.
on
Well, partner, you and I
getting
headed to
Patrick
the
Queen
airport,
into
but
himself.
after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask his quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most.
Touchdown.
Ball Briscoe's just not fast enough, man. 5 touchdowns for Kyler Murray,
Keith
though.
Brown with his second touchdown of the
Probably gonna win
afternoon.
player of the
And
player of the
Cardinals
week
are
because
able
of
to
that.
cut into that deficit. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to get going again.
They're really just trying to get the ball to Najee here to run it out.
Pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good.
Probably going to give him about 11 carries
I
this
love your
drive.
observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. They want to do it with some gusto, too.
Picks up 1.
Tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Yeah, throw it with Trey Lance.
Lance looking to throw it. Flush to his right. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Do we trust Najee enough for 1 yard? I think the answer is yes.
They run for it with Harris.
Our right tackle didn't guard a single soul. That's just Najee Harris making a fucking
This is
play.
kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game from the 44-yard
They're
line. Here's
pressed up
2nd
pretty
down and
tight,
3.
man.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
Make the fucking catch.
Side complete to Ross.
Run upfield, Ross.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Hell of a day for
19
Ross.
yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10.
I don't think
at the
he even realized he caught the
37-yard
ball.
line. Now a give. Running left is Harris.
Probably should have taken it to the outside.
2nd down.
Brandon,
On the
I gotta
outside.
think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking
guy
down
blocked.
the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
My right guard or right tackle, either one of them, did just go to the next level.
7 yards there. That gets
Really
them into a 3rd and 1
shitty
situation.
blocking,
So
but
they just need 1 yard here
That's
to
what
pick
my,
up the 1st
but
down.
that's not who I want to block.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he'll be taken down, but he does
Dillon
have
with a touchdown
1st
today.
down
That's great for him,
yardage.
man.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Lance now on 1st down.
Oh,
From
Pickens.
left side, hauled in by Pickens. Touchdown
Good shit, man.
Bears. George Pickens from 21 yards away. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty
They didn't need
sizable
to,
lead,
just
and now
that route
lead
was really
even
well
more
executed.
sizable. And if
Hell of a
nothing else
throw
here, so you
too,
get a
because
chance to
I
pile
thought
on some
that
stats
like
before this
corner
one wraps
or
up, and he did
linebacker
just
that was in that coverage
Brandon, convention
was
tells
just gonna
us
absolutely
it's
fuck
time
me
for them
over
to get
there.
off the gas a little bit, right?
I thought a
But you
knockdown
and I
for
both
sure,
know the receivers don't want them to because
but I was like
as you know,
interception
this is a
here would
chance
really just
to pile on the stats.
it'd
If
be
they
the
got
icing
their
on the
way,
cake, right? They
they
get a
try to
pick
get
six,
every single spot in the
then
depth
they
chart.
get the
Points
onside kicks, score
before this
again.
game is over.
Arizona's offense back out and
I don't think there would have been enough time for them to win.
This offense comes back out here, Charles,
but I do think they would have made it like 65 to 70. What a close one in the end.
But they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Converse got to make a play on the ball there, man.
That you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up?
The thing is, the only plays I feel like I've gotten beat was when Jaquan Brisker just gave up that big touchdown.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Breaks a tackle.
Nobody can have. I gotta get 4 guys. Got to try to hit someone. Man, you gotta fix your fucking game on hit stick tackles, man. People watch football because it's a violent sport where people get fucked up all the time, right? We don't watch for like, hey, look at this dink and dunk pass over the middle, right? We watch because we want to see somebody get blown the fuck up. We watch because there's big-ass men going at each other on the defensive and offensive line. We watch because we want to see some cool shit like one-handed catches. But, like, it's just not as cool.
The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked
I'm
a number
gonna
of
try to go
times. He had an
inside
interception, so I'm
coverage.
going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
I had inside coverage. Chin forces the pop out there.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. And he's going to get this
First down for Najee.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth.
Stats-wise, how we looking?
Coaches and have a reliable running game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
I feel like he got brought down by his dreads there,
They
man.
can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the
That should be a game.
they can't score.
They lost 4 there, and it's third down. The tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and
I
long,
go 2
they'll
seconds
look to
left.
throw.
DJ Moore, get yourself a bag, man.
That's going to be caught, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play.
The thing is, I'm paying DJ Moore like a significant amount of money. Like enough for him to like play as much as I want him
In
to.
the win column for the Chicago Bears. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming.
Oh, Justin Fields wins Player of the Week. That'd be his 3rd one of the year, I think.
Based on our conversation after the production meeting.
2nd for sure.
Obviously not the case. And how about just how it
I think he did win Player of the Game on that one.
Whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done.
He played
And the crowd
amazingly.
stayed with it to celebrate because
Trey Lance there towards the end, getting some snaps and everything like that. I really like that. We just ran away with it after halftime, I think.
So for Chicago, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year.
That might
And they'll
move
get
us
to
to
stay
first in
home
the
again
division. Because
next
Green
week.
Bay, I think, lost.
Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they head down.
Justin Ross gets some skill point upgrades. Kwame St. Brown at tight end. Vertical threat. I really want to improve just blocking. I feel like vertical threat will improve his blocking anyway. Just because it's so lowly rating. Yeah, run block goes up. And Justin Fields. He has so many like +5 attributes right now. I don't know how I'm going to play with him when he's not this good. I think field general is the call here, man. I think it was definitely the call there. Scrambler still goes up by 1, so he's still up to an 81 rated. So I think just going field general till he gets to 80 would make him just significantly better. Because those +5 attributes that we have right now, although they are gone, would make it possible for him to do well there. We'll do our franchise points first. I know I said I think I wanted to save them a little bit, but I got some players that I really want to re-sign, and so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the thing on here that, what is it? It's allows us to basically re-sign players for like that homegrown discount if I can fucking find it. Yeah, it's a hometown discount. That's what I want, at least. 5% discount, save me some money. But at the same time, we're talking about millions of dollars, so 5% on $1 million is just a shit ton. We'll view the breakout challenge. Roll out the red carpet, baby, because I've arrived. Did you see me out there, coach? I am an anchor on the defense, man. Jack Sanborn now has star dev. That is great, man. Plus 10,000 XP for my defensive lineman. I'm going to have some player upgrades here. Take a look here at the prospects and everything like that. I feel like I don't talk about them enough. Zach Brennan looks great, man. Like, he was the guy projected for us to get. Great to elite on 3 of 5. Good to great on everything else, really. His skills look amazing. 100% scouted. He's a top 5 talent. Like, hit power could be something to be desired. But, I mean, coming out of college, he just seems like a really solid option. I think the other guy who I think I saw who was really good, he was playing as a D tackle. Tavares Gilbert's the guy that they wanted me to go ahead and take a look at in scouting. He's a round 1 talent. So he's really good. 343 pounds, though, is just really big, man. Really big. Zay Gallimore, or Gallimore is another guy I was looking at here. I mean, just because of his build, it's very similar to that of Travarius Gilbert, right? 6'1", so I guess he's a little bit smaller, but he's about 5 pounds more. So if we could bring down the weight down to like 330, it'd be really great. Najee Whiteley, I think, was the guy I was looking at. Like, I get it, he's 6'1", 290. If we can even get him out of college coming out at 6'1", 285, 275, have him lose about 15 pounds. I mean, I definitely think he's worth looking at as a good option, and moving him to an outside edge rusher, and just have him be out there and do well. Still kind of concerned about the power moves, but I mean, overall, that's not his game. That's really where I'm thinking. It's got to be our defensive line, right? I mean, I could look at maybe getting a backup middle linebacker now that Isaiah Simmons has moved out to corner. But, I mean, who really fits the bill? Carl Graham out of Akron, a C on everything. If he's good or marginally good, he's not great. Alex Whittington's face is, like, zoomed in on this photo. Out of Clemson. Big Clemson bias, by the way. Jacoby Kennard. He's up quite a bit. We also don't know what's going to be available to us in free agency. Keontae Wolford looks like an absolute beast. Keontae Wolford. Porter marginal, decent to solid, marginal to decent. What's he good at, man? Is it just the pure raw potential? Zone coverage is A to C. B to D stamina, B to D catching, B to D play rec, B to D power moves. I think it's just purely based off potential, but he's not looking amazing to me. There's not really a great middle linebacker here. I mean, if we pick somebody in the 3rd or 4th round that can be a backup, he's just younger and better than Tanner Muse, I'll take it. LaShawn Hill looks like a fucking beast, man. 6'6", 251. Out of Clemson. Good stats. Just quite a bit of good players here, man. Especially at outside linebacker. So, I mean, I could definitely move somebody inside. Probably even move Trenton Simpson back to linebacker. We'll advance to the next week against the Atlanta Falcons. I almost said the Arizona Falcons. And we should be top of the division. We are not. We are tied at the moment. So we win this game. We go 9-7. They want no sacks allowed. Love that. Go 8-7. 9-7. 10-7 against the Green Bay Packers. We make the playoffs. And we go in as a number 4 seed. What are we looking at right now? At the 7. I would love to be a 4 seed. Actually, I would not love to play against the Eagles. I would hate to play against the Eagles. I think we get our shit ran in the first round. We'll take a look here at Trench Boost. Huge day on the ground for you in the last win. Those guys up front really went to work, and you have performed. And you have to be proud of the way they performed. It's going to be, of course, they played a huge part in what we were able to do and where they go. We follow to keep building the chemistry, playing at this level. The sky's the limit for everybody up front. We get this thing all the time. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't really make us better, I feel. We'll upgrade some players here to finish off the episode. It's really just for Jack Sanborn. I mean, he's just not great. He's a linebacker. I gotta remember that. I'm gonna go speed rusher. I feel like run stopper's still gonna upgrade speed rusher though. It does. Got 2 skill point upgrades for him. We're going to get him up one more. Block shooting goes up. Speed rusher goes up to 65. 75 overall, though, and now star dev. That's great for him, man. And he'll probably reach 1 more skill point, I would imagine, by the time the end of the season comes around. So, I mean, if we can get power rusher on 2 of those stats, I think getting that up into the 70s would be really good for him. And then maybe even look at moving him back out to linebacker next year, just depending on what we're able to do on the defensive line, because our D-line is dog shit. I think if we're able to get to the quarterback quicker, they're going to make worse throws and throw more interceptions because of it. That's my thinking, at least. I feel that's what happens to us. We get rushed so much that at a certain point, it's just... we throw shitty balls to wide open guys, and then it's just an interception. So it'd be nice to be able to do that to the CPU and not feel bad about myself every time. So we're going to be playing against the Atlanta Falcons. They're a decent team, man. I would have figured they'd be doing worse. I think they're even in the playoff picture. They are not. I think they were. So they need to win as well. I think that'll do it for me for now, guys. Might do another stream later for you guys. Please think about subscribing. At least think about it. At least comment if anybody watches. I know nobody does, but if you guys do, I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Peace.